One, we're already on plan B because my internet is horrific tonight. So I've already had to go over to my cellular data. So I'm afraid you're going to have to view the PowerPoint as a view from my phone to the computer.
Okay.
So the context of this is the basis of it was a presentation I gave in Lebanon to senior school students. So that would be S4 to S6. I have slightly adapted it, but not by much. And it was probably only given a maximum of 5 minutes for this. So it's actually a very short presentation as of such. So I'm just going to try and turn the camera. Okay, great. Okay, so good evening. Can anyone tell me what this is? No, you need to see a larger view. Does anyone have any ideas?
The rudder on a ship?
Yeah, exactly. It is a rudder. And this piece of metal is actually the most important part of a ship. It's not exactly large when you look at it in relation to the size of the ship. We have these 4 rudders here, and in actual fact, in relation to the size of the ship, they are not particularly large. However, they can turn that whole ship. And this occurs by the fact that by moving the rudder to the left or to the right, to the starboard or to the port, it creates a change in water pressure. And this change in water pressure causes the ship to swing in either direction. So actually, even a very small deviation from straight for the rudder will cause the ship to change in direction over time. Now, we have an American author, Clayton Christen, and he was very famous within America, and he believed that the rudder was very much knowing your purpose in life. If you figure out your life's purpose, then you're going to be able to sail through those rough seas of life. And you would not be thrown about by the things that are occurring around you. And certainly, as we've discovered over the previous few years, the seas of life can be very tough, and navigating them is not easy. But if you have a purpose in your life, it can actually be easier, because that purpose can help you make decisions such as, do I lie to my parents about going to this party? Do I sleep with this boyfriend or girlfriend? Do I take this job, or do I go to university? Do I make an effort in this subject that I struggle in, or do I just give up? That purpose that you have makes the decisions that you make a lot easier when things are tough. And if we look at this picture, we have what looks to be quite an unbalanced ship. And in actual fact, another role of the rudder, apart from turning the ship, is also to bring balance to the ship. So if your life is not balanced by a purpose, when things get tough, it's actually really easy to be swallowed up by those challenges and then to sink in the rough seas of life. Now, it's most likely that Christensen was actually influenced in his saying, or in the quote that was given, by a gentleman, Thomas Carlyle, who was a Scottish historian of the 1800s. A man without a purpose is like a ship without a rudder. And so I want to challenge you tonight. What is your purpose in life? What is the rudder directing your life? What motivates you as you sail in life? So I want to thank you for your time this evening, and I hope that you will take time to consider those questions.